Hey everyone, I'm going to be reading from the NIV version of Ephesians chapter 4, 31 through 32. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all other types of evil behavior. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, has forgiven you. I feel as though one of the most persuasive sins, which often feeds our fleshy attitudes and appetite, is bitterness, right? Bitterness is a root of many emotional outbursts and is often birthed by the resentment against the injustice or unfairness of another or problematic causes. Some of these circumstances may be real, while others may be perceived. Some of these circumstances may often be avoidable, while others are unavoidable. Bitterness is seen in the passage as a root that can morph into a number of other sinful attitudes and ungodly practices. It can fester into deep-seated wrath or can explode into explosive anger, right? It can be exhibited in slanderous speech, malicious gossip, or clamorous complaining. And when bitterness is allowed to take root into our heart, it could grow into a poisonous plant that spews its toxic venom all over who pass by. Bitterness is like a tree which can branch into other areas of our life and cause devastation, distress, and destruction to ourselves and to those around us, right, that we care about. And not even just care about, even just the day-to-day normal people you see out on the roads. But we are instructed to get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, brawling, and slander, along with other forms of malice. We are exhorted to be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ, God forgave you. Kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and grace were shown to us at the cross of Christ, and they are the spiritual fruit that Paul tells us can halt and reverse the growth of bitterness in our heart. I think the main component to annihilate bitterness in our heart is forgiveness. When genuine, and I want to quote that, genuine, right, because we often misplace that, genuine forgiveness is married to kindness, compassion, and grace. It deactivates bitterness in all of its ruinous counterparts. When kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and grace is sprinkled over the root of bitterness, the bitter root will shrivel away and allow us to love the same way that Christ loved us and gave himself for us. So, I want to leave you with this before I go. Let go of that anger, jealousy, that rage towards your neighbor, your family, or even your friend. It's not worth it in the long run for the plans that God has in store for you. All right? I feel like, especially with a lot of things that's happening in the world today, we often, as Christians, are placed on a tough pedestal of knowing morally what's right and what's wrong in the world, right? I just feel as though as long as you have that goodness in your heart, that compassion, that love, it can conquer all other types of evil. Don't ever let people try to break you down because of your beliefs, your religion, right? Always stand true to what you are and who you are. Dang. I don't know, fam. Just overall, just always have goodness in your heart. Be a kind person. Don't ever try to be dismissive towards other people's feelings, because at the end of the day, you never know what they might be going through on a day-to-day basis. So always try to have compassion in your heart. Try to talk to someone, a family, relative, friend, even a person just randomly walking the street that might be having a bad day. You never know. Just talk to them. Just see what's going on in their mind. See what's on their heart, and just pray for them. Because with the stuff that's going on in the world today, we can all use a good prayer. And mouth through prayer, that can accomplish anything. So yeah, my brothers and sisters, till next time, it's been Deacon Ke'Shaun. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace.